Good morning, everybody. So I'm down at the end of the driveway. Just wanted to give you the update on all the excavation that we had done. So my driveway used to end right about here. So we ended up adding about another 7 feet total to the driveway. That way, this used to be a swampy area. It was always overgrown. And we've changed the pitch now of the driveway because it got so much larger this way now. I think we still have a low spot up there, but we're going to work that out. They filled in over this area again and reclaimed it. We'll see how long that lasts because that always washes out every time it rains. So I'm going to move on up here with the quad. Pause you guys for some ears, and we're going to throw up a couple more pictures. So up in here, the bank used to be out here where the dirt pretty much ends. So we started it right here at the tree, and we pushed this all back, took it all back. The railroad ties that were there wound up being put in over here with the burn pile. That's going to wind up getting lit up here shortly. We took all the excess dirt from this area, used it to fill down there, out front, and they finally leveled off this area so that it's not sunk down 3 feet almost. So that makes my U a little bit wider and gives me a little bit more room to bring in these big boys like this. So the creek's a little bit destroyed, but I've got a guy coming in this week coming up. He has a mini excavator, and he is going to be doing final grading, like taking all these little bumps out and stuff and smoothing it down, getting it ready for stone. We're probably going to be Tuesday, Wednesday before he comes in. So we have a new gate. As you can see, it is much wider than it was before. It's 16 foot wide now. I'm going to head on up there. I'm going to put it on pause. So up here at the gate, as you can see, we were able to get the pole in that far. Hit a rock ledge 2 feet down. It was originally 3 feet in the ground. So, but with that being said, she's concreted what we could. That hole was tight, so she's not moving much at all. Nice part is this gate pretty much swings. I got a little bit of adjustment to do on it to bring it around so it swings and stays open. But when it swings open, it will be done. We have the open and closer inside the barn for this. So I'm going to close this up because we are going to be, that's the old gate right there. So doesn't seem like much, but it enables me to be able to get 12, 13 foot wide stuff up in here easily. Probably could get an entire 15 foot or 16 foot trailer up here wide. But these are the mules in here. Here somewhere back there. That's called a mule back there. That's a gate opener for that gate. And I got all the stuff, and that was donated to me by John Scalise. So we're going to be opening these gates up here today. As you can see, they took out a lot in there just to be able to incorporate this. But that's the lower end of it right now. We're going to head up top and see what they did up there. So I have intentionally not given many updates on the front of the house because we've been doing so much work in there. But this one here is a big one. So our big rut system that we had here, it's been knocked out. We got the piece of wood out of the crushed piece of pipe, as you can see it over there. But we had all this fresh dirt right here. It was brought from the backside of the mountain and brought down, created a parking area. Now everybody, we got an RV there. Now that's not an RV for anybody. to be going camping in, but it does go on double for some privacy, occupancy. It does sleep 4, and that's going to make it into a crafting shed, so it will double as also a place for people to stay when they come down. We had the front graded, and like I said, I have a guy coming in and take out all this bumpy stuff, and then we'll be putting stone in. So we're going to head on up around back and see what he did back there. So topping off our trip, our big pile of wood that used to be here and the big massive mound left over from when they put the pad in is now gone. Most of that is down there, along with all of that. Mountain used to come all the way out to where this log was at. So needless to say, there's been quite a bit of that mountain taken away, which is fine because these trees are getting taken out this weekend, supposedly. And then from there, they'll be able to terrace the rest of that way, all the way down, to finish off the backside of the project. Right up there, you can see it a little bit pretty clearly right now. There is a little road right now. It's a quad ride for now, but eventually it will be wide enough for a truck to go up into. And come around and go all the way up and over and come back down over on the other side of the house, down on this side over here. So, with that being said, that is our update on all the excavation. This has been a long time coming. We're real excited about it. It really opens up the property to accessibility to a lot of things. And the best part is these mounds that were here are gone. They're no longer there no more. All the stumps are gone. And we finally have the yard that we were trying to have. Now just to finish the back. And that'll be the last of the excavation done around the house. We have one last major job that's being done by Derek Vickers, which is the person who did this job, and he's also the guy that logged us. So he will be doing our cut road that goes all the way around. It'll be a 12-foot wide road, and that road will allow us access to all the other pieces of property that we have that we don't really have access to other than through a quad. So this way my truck will be able to get up there, and eventually that'll be a road, and then eventually that'll be a homestead. So for now, guys, I just thank you all for checking it out, taking the ride with me, and y'all have a great Friday morning.